So Aiden and I headed out early in the morning before we go shooting to go to his favorite Army Navy surplus in Augusta, and there I found some awesome BDU pants. Deal with that, Rob. Now I can be cool like you. Thunderdome! So the more people that we add to this range day, the more firearms keep turning up. I only have the 2 arms, so I'm a little confused as to where they're going to be using the rest of these things, but maybe they've got something figured out that I don't. We'll figure it out. We've located and rehydrated dastardly villains. Alright, made it all the way to the range.
It's not a Diet Coke.
Now we have to unload all of this stuff.
We have to unload all of it.
All of it. So we're all set up? More or less. Wonder what gunshots sound like on camera. We'll find out.
No,
So at this point I've more or less figured out 22s because they don't do much of anything. So I guess we'll move up from here, but...
If we're at 50 yards...
You push the rear to the right, or if you're moving it to your rear sight to the right, your axis now points more to the left. If you angle it, it's going to push your front of your axis more to the right. Moving the rear to the right doesn't...
Busted the gun! Alright, we figured it out.
That's holding low right.
It would be low at this range because you have it sighted at 100. But it needs to go left. But elevation-wise, that should be, that's pretty close for 100 yards based on the elevation that
Alright guys, not a maverick. Those are the rules. So we are all packed up now at the range, learned a ton. Want to go ahead and thank Crazy Will and Aiden for their super duper generosity, teaching me how to shoot, paying for all my ammunition. Like, apparently, these guys did not survive the experience. We're probably gonna leave them here, but they had a good run. I think our thrift store Nerf guns are moving on to better places, greener pastures, where there are no dart sweeps. Alright, before we left, Aiden said that we had to fire this monster up. So I'm gonna hop in the passenger seat. I think it's the safest way to go about this. It is loud. This way. Oh boy. Alright. If I need ear protection in your tank. Alright, well this is the most car I've ever been in my life. This is gonna be fun. Don't hit my dude. Just run over it like a speed bump. So, I'm on my way home now. I think that we gotta put this adventure in the books. It was short, but it was very sweet. Like, it's hard to ask for better friends than old friends, I suppose, and I feel like I learned just a massive amount of information. It's the kind of like crash course education in a subject that you just can't pay for. Like, you couldn't pay a range instructor to teach you everything that I've learned in the last 24 hours, and I'm extremely grateful for that. Like, Graham, Aiden, the rest of the crew, Will and Tyler, all just very, very generous people with both their time, their knowledge, and their ammunition, and I had a blast, like literally and figuratively, and this was great. Hopefully you guys enjoy these kind of vlogs. Like, I know that you've been asking a lot for daily vlogs, and the truth of the matter is some days my life isn't that interesting. It's working on commissions, taking the Draculina to school, cooking dinner, going to bed, like a regular guy. But this was a fun one, definitely fun to make, fun to bring the GoPro along for. Got a lot of fun standalone footage that I can do some fun editing and make some quick videos out of, so that's always great. I know that people like that quick tidbit content occasionally, but I do want to thank you very much for watching. Hopefully this was interesting. Hopefully you're not offended by firearms. If you are, I'm sorry. Like, I try to be open to all new things and experiences, and I would hope that you as a viewer of this channel can kind of, if you don't appreciate some of the choices that I make, at least understand that the decision behind these choices is always like, I just want to learn as much as I possibly can and be the most like well-rounded, well-read, experienced person that I can be. And that's kind of what the journey's all about, at least I think so. So thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.